France plans punishment, including jail terms for virginity tests.
Here's a summary of the article.
The French government plans to introduce jail terms and fines for doctors who provide controversial so-called virginity certificates for traditional religious marriages. The French abortion advice group ANCIC says stopping virginity tests requires broader educational work. The French Interior Ministry says the bill, not yet fully debated by French politicians, proposes a year in jail and fine of €15,000 for any medical professional who issues a virginity certificate. According to France 3 TV News, about 30% of French doctors say they have been asked for such certificates and most of them refuse. Marlene Schiappa, French minister delegate in charge of citizenship, said the bill, to be presented to Parliament in December, should also include punishment for those who demand virginity tests, such as parents or fiancés. ANCIC, a French association providing advice on contraception and abortion, said it supported the government's stand against virginity tests, but warned that in some cases women were in real danger and a ban would simply deny the existence of such community practices, without making them disappear. Under existing French law, foreigners can be refused an extension of their residency permits if they are in polygamous marriages, but Ms. Schiappa said the new law would also go further, enabling polygamists to be expelled from France.
This post received a score of 7,900, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
That last part is a good point. If they can't do that at the doctor, they'll do it some other way. Which will 100% certain be worse.
And then they get deported if not citizens, or jailed if they are. The purpose of criminalizing anti-social conduct is to allow authorities to do something about it.
Implying they get caught though.
You set up fake services to trap them. Plus automatic jail time. After a while they might end up living in the 21st century.
Entrapment is not really a thing in France. The legislation prohibits all forms of provocation from police, like offering a bribe or a policewoman pretending to be a prostitute. Any indictment grounded on it would be illegal and voided.
I want to make sure my future wife has never been with another man, so I paid a doctor to finger her.
Send TI there.
I came here for this comment. Hands clapping, hands clapping, hands clapping.
I hear that in most cases, doctors that are asked for such tests in France give them the virginity certificate regardless of the results. They know that these women are under family pressure to be virgins. I fear that doctors that will flat out refuse means that those families will go to other means of determining the virginity of their daughters. The better rule IMO would be a one where the doctors are obliged to give passing virginity tests to whoever asks.
The better rule would be to identify the families requesting such archaic and morally deprecated virginity tests and submit them to mandatory civil education. If the family is not a national, then kick them out of the country. This kind of behavior doesn't have any place on a modern society. Also see this.
WTF, a test I could pass and France wants to ban it?
No, it's only for girl virgins. And unfortunately, everyone on the internet is a dude.
Fucking discrimination. It's 2020, both genders should be able to take this test.
I will examine your anal integrity for only $20.
If someone tells a doctor they need this certificate or someone will hurt them, then this doctor should go to the police, not give the certificate.
More likely, sit quietly in a room with the girl and make pleasant conversation until sufficient time has passed, provide a certificate, and inform the police.
It's awful that we need to implement these laws. So fucked up.
Good to know we're coming a long way and slowly changing things for the better.
20 years ago, the notion of anyone performing a virginity test in France was unheard of, and people would laugh in your face for mentioning it. What changed about France?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.